Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. MC Shan here, coming at you with another album review. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but I wanted to do one on this bootleg CD. I know it kind of has a negative connotation because these are not commercially available for sale. I bought this one back in, I think, the early 2000s, I believe, off of eBay, back before when they would list these CDs on there and you could buy them, and then a lot of times they would pull them off before you could complete the sale because you weren't supposed to be able to buy or sell bootlegs on eBay. But it was kind of a gray area there because you know a lot of artists didn't have any commercial interest in some of these recordings, so you never heard them. Like a lot of live recordings were really really good. Like I remember Billy Joel had a live studio, well, a live recording at the Carrier Dome in Syracuse, New York. And it was one of the best live recordings I'd ever heard of him. It was soundboard, and it wasn't commercially available for sale. But anyway, this album is called the Live Cages. It's like a double album, double CD rather, and it has two different recordings. Let me go ahead and flip this over. So the first disc, it was recorded live during the Soul Cages tour of 1991. I think it's the same recording as the actual DVD that was released, I believe. And the second disc was part of the Chicago sessions. Now I think there were 16 tracks in total. And this was the second half of that. There's actually a bootleg that's available. It's hard to find. I've never come across it. It's called the Complete Chicago Sessions. It has the entirety of this recording. Of course, disc one is live. Disc two is just in the studio, and it was manufactured and distributed by Red Lines. This is a import actually. This was looks like it's Italy, so it's Italian. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. It's really nice artwork. I mean, really, when you see this, you would think that this is something you would have bought in stores. A lot of bootlegs, the kind of artwork is kind of like, you can tell it's like a photocopy. But this one was really well done. I mean, this is I think they call this like a digipack or something like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this up. So the first part of it actually had some linear notes in here. So it had a little insert performed by Sting and his band. Yeah, the Live Cages. I wish that this was released on actual CD. I mean, even though Sting has released some live tracks before, this is cool. It's like clear, opaque, or whatever. You have some images from the concert there. Let's see. The songs on CD one were recorded at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, California, the night of Sting's 40th birthday. Okay, that's cool. I do have now. There was a live CD that Sting released all this time. That was released, which was recorded during 9/11, and also he released a double live CD back in the mid '80s. So those are commercially available. I like "Ain't No Sunshine." It's a Bill Withers song, but yeah, it gets a lot of information. And of course, we get to disc two, which is the Chicago sessions. If I can get this open. And of course, there's the band members Dominic Miller, David Sanchez, Vinny Colaiuta, who was his longtime drummer. I like this says, this is funny. The rights of the manufacture and owning of the recording works are reserved. Unauthorized public performance broadcasting is prohibited. Yeah, it's a bootleg. I don't know if they're doing that like tongue in cheek or what. All right, so let's get to the actual CD. But you got disc one. Of course, these are silverback CDs. Definitely not something that was reproduced. These were professionally done. Um, but yeah, it's really good audio. I definitely recommend it if you can find this. Now, bootlegs are really hard to find nowadays. I've searched for some on eBay every once in a while, and I haven't come across any. So, of course, now with the death of physical media, you don't really have a lot of options there as far as CDs, because that's the one thing about bootlegs is that when those were released by different companies, you could when physical media was at its peak, you could buy them and keep them. But with with digital, everything switched over to that. You have some live stuff, but definitely not what it was. I know during the age of Napster came out, you had access to a lot of live recordings from different artists, a lot of hard to find stuff. That's where I actually found a lot of these, was during that period. So, and of course the same. I mean, but anyway, it's a great CD. I love live stuff. I have a bunch of Sting live CDs. I'll probably do some reviews on those at some point too. I have other bootlegs, including one that was a promotional CD that was released during the Brand New Day tour of 1999. But anyway, I just want to do a quick video on this and talk about it a little bit. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I will see you later.